people. All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people.
But right now, I'm speaking to my people. I'm speaking to black people.
Come on, bro.
This shit that's going on in our communities is an indictment against us.
Come on. Tell the
It's an
truth.
indictment against our collective black manhood. Black women and children shouldn't fear for nothing when black men is around, but too often we find that's the case.
Come on.
We got our enemies that come in our neighborhoods and they murder us with impunity. They walk off. And we stand and we walk off and we cry for justice and we whine and complain. I never said please in a fight. I either won or I lost. If the black community ain't gonna put itself in position to be able to deal with these issues, my position is we deserve it.
Come on,
you
talk
deserve
truth.
only as much shit as you willing to put up with.
Talk truth, King.
And I ain't encouraging recklessness or stupidity, but we got to organize to be able to effectively deal with our enemies.
Real shit.
All that whining about how we being mistreated and who owes us and all, I ain't with none of that. I'm about organizing black people and black communities to be able to effectively police themselves, to educate their own children, to provide jobs for themselves, to be able to deliver a consequence for their enemies. That's all I'm about. We usually don't even participate in this type of stuff, and it's not to diminish it at all. We just ain't an organization that do no protesting. We believe in operating from a position of power. That's it. Power. There can be no power if we whining and wanting to be accepted by everybody.
Come on.
You can't have that. You can't have it both ways. We've been shucking and jiving for 300 or 400 years. We do this every year. Somebody get murdered, we come out here, we hold a couple vigils, we whine and complain, and they go back. They ain't even worried about us. Because we only come out when this type of thing goes on. What we need to be doing is taking all our pain, all our hurt, all our frustration, take it back to your communities and start building. Take it back to your communities and start organizing. You want to hurt the police? Go back to your communities and start policing and patrolling your own neighborhood. I promise you. Go back to your communities and render your enemies ineffective. Render them useless. Go back to your neighborhoods and make sure Miss Johnson can walk up and down the street safe. Go back to your communities and show how illegitimate your enemies are. We got to get our minds oriented correctly. We got to be talking about something meaningful, not rights and equality. Not being accepted by other people. I'm talking about black power. Black power. Black love, black unity, and black power. Black power. Our unity facilitates our power, and power is how we effectively deal with our enemies. Period. Power is the ability to respond, the ability to protect and provide for, the ability to deliver a consequence. That's it. That's the only thing the black community should be concerned with. Every other discussion is meaningless. Yes, sir. Man, the police, none of your enemies. Nobody is worried about you whining and complaining year after year about what you're owed, about we've been slaves, about how we've been mistreated. You don't think they know that? Yeah. They know you ain't gonna put yourself in position to do nothing about it, though.
We ain't gonna do shit.
How can we murder each other for nothing? And we let our enemies rule over us. We let our enemies patrol our streets. I mean, what's that about? That don't make no sense. That's exactly what it is. It's self-hatred. It's 300 or 400 years of self-hatred. I call it black dysfunction, but self-hatred. That's true. The reality in every black community that you go in, the economy is owned and controlled by everybody else. By foreign. Your children sell dope while white police officers chase them around their own neighborhoods. And you let everybody and everything else be owned and controlled in your community. Look, I ain't out here talking about hate. I'm talking about black love. I'm talking about black love, black unity, black manhood. What man takes care of another family before he take care of his own?
Come on, kid.
There ain't nothing wrong with you owning the community, owning the economy in your neighborhood. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
It ain't nothing wrong with the police in your community being from among you. The reason we got the issues we got with police is because we got people who don't care about you ruling over you. You got people who just doing their job. Don't even let them give them a pass like that. I'm just doing my job. The condition of the black community is such that we can't afford to have people who are just doing their jobs. Come on now. Listen, if your presence in my community if the work that you do in my community ain't about transforming my community into something beneficial for my people, you need to leave.
gotta get the fuck
now
out.
you ask yourself
You
how
gotta
many
get the
police
fuck
officers
out.
in your neighborhood is chasing your kids around because they want the community to thrive.
None.
That ain't the job.
None of them. None of them. But having said all of that, we need to understand that everything that go on in our communities is our fault.
Well,
Because we ain't stepped up to effectively address none of that shit. The well-being of the black community is the responsibility of the black community, period. Period. That's it. Nobody else. It's our responsibility to protect ourselves from the police, from other wayward Negroes that don't want to get with it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no reason that Miss Johnson can't walk up and down her own neighborhood. She's been there 30, 40 years. Don't get me wrong. We love our brothers.
That's right.
We love our brothers. I'm under no illusion about who the enemy is. Your brother is broken. Your brother is broken. Your brother is sick. He a victim of white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Your brother is broken. Your enemy is diabolical. There's a difference. Your brother is broken. Your enemy is diabolical. He knows exactly what's going on in these communities. Listen, the only thing that's going to change our situation is black love, black unity, and black power. Race first. All power to the people.
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 I'm done. I'm going to say one more thing. Now look, I didn't get up here to just tickle no ears and make you feel good. I said what I said because I want you to go back to your neighborhoods and deal with these issues effectively. Don't let no another situation like this happen and we back out here a year later talking about the same shit and we ain't done nothing different. That ain't what I got up here for. I got up here to put something on your mind. I want you to start reorienting your mind and deal with this shit effectively. We can't do it if we steady whining and complaining and crying about how we being mistreated. Listen, this is just the world we live in. Like I said, I never said please in a fight. I either won or I lost. Peace and black power.
black power.
Fight the motherfucking power.